All right, good morning, everybody. As I wipe the sleep out of my eyes, you know, I gotta tell you, it is I don't know even how to describe what I'm gonna share with you, but I'm staying at I didn't do a check-in for where I'm currently staying, and I'm staying at Marty's place. And Marty's place is a spot that I found on Harvest Host. And Harvest Host had bought Boondockers Welcome, and Boondockers Welcome was a site where people that had space that could accommodate travelers like me to come and stay on their property. And, over the years, I've stayed at a lot of different places, but one of the places that has really stood out for me is the place where I'm at right now, Marty's place. This is the second or third time that I've stayed at this property. And interestingly enough, there is the owner of this place, or owners, the gentleman, his name is Ron. And I first met him 3 or 4 years ago, and he's probably one of the nicer guys that you'd ever want to meet. He's got about 4 acres here in Kalispell, and it's a beautiful property. And he and his wife have been here for the better part of he and his wife have been here for the better part of 40 years. And he worked in the logging industry. Ron worked in the logging industry, and he would operate machinery out in the forest. And he and his wife, every winter after they retired, they'd go down to Lake Havasu in Arizona. They were snowbirds. And he's got an RV himself. But anyway, good old Ron. I called him this time coming in, and he was happy to hear from me, and to have me stay with him on the property. But he's aged. Since the last time I've seen him, I think he's 80. I think he's 81 years old. And he's a bit of a frail man, but he's an incredibly nice man. And the sad thing to say is that he told me that his neighbor complained to the city or the county, and as of I think in the next day or two, if not even today, they're going to be shutting him down, and they're not going to let him do this anymore. And it's an interesting situation, because Ron, he's got 4 acres, and he'll let 3, 4, 5 people come and park their RVs on his property. And sometimes sometimes people will, let their dogs run around, or generators, or whatever. But anyway, so the county's shutting him down, and I feel terrible. I feel really, really bad. I mean, he's such a nice guy. And he's a Boondockers Welcome Hall of Fame host, and he proudly has this placard up on the wall there, where he's a the Harvest Host Hall of Fame or something like that. And what made me think to do this video was I was sitting here working, and Ron, every morning he'll come out, and he opens the garage, or the rolling doors to his man cave, if you will, and he just sits there. He'll sit there in his chair. And this morning he's sitting there. He had come out, and he has a broom in his hand. He was sweeping the shed, or not the shed, the garage, or the shop, or whatever you want to call it. And he'll sit there in the morning with his cat on his lap sometimes, and he just waits for the campers to come and chat with him. I think, he may be lonely, and he likes to have people here because he's lonely. But I don't know that I can put him. Well, you never know. I'm going to go out and maybe introduce you to him if I'm able to. So let's go out, and he'll be happy to see me, I'm sure. I don't know how he'll feel about the camera, but let's see here. And Penelope's probably going to want to come out. Good morning, sir. How are you? Are you coming out? Come on. Come on, Penelope. She loves him. Go say hi to Ron. Huh? Go say hi to Ron. But there's good old Ron. And look at this. Ron, I was just telling everybody that you are a Boondockers Welcome Hall of Fame host. I was telling everyone that you're a Hall of Fame host.
Well, I knew that.
Huh?
I knew that.
You look at that. Boondockers Welcome Hall of Fame host. But anyway, so it is an absolutely beautiful morning here. Just gorgeous. And we are headed southwest to go down to we're headed southwest to go down to where is it? St. Regis. I'm gonna do the Hiawatha Trail, and it's been years since I first learned of the Hiawatha Trail, but this is actually the first time that I'm going to have an opportunity to do this. But this is the setup here. You see, he's got a camper over there, and there's another camper on the side of the shop, and then he's got a camper out here. Who I better watch Penelope. She looks like she's on a mission to do her business, and sure enough. Okay, you don't have to see that, but oh, it's a gorgeous morning. Kalispell is just beautiful. There's Ron's house up there, but Kalispell is just absolutely beautiful. You ready to go? You ready to go, Penelope? All right, folks. So have a great day.